Hello and welcome to the GoldBoys show. I am your host Eli.
All right. Jerry's just doing it today. Hopefully, I think you guys probably could have heard them for the last couple minutes. Oh, wait. Now we're duplicating. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. What's up, guys? Welcome
It's
to
time to
GoldBoys
go,
Live.
man.
Boys, living the
Dinger,
dream.
Dinger Tuesday. I'm Eli here with Jerry as always. We have for the first time RyanPropz on a Dinger Tuesday show. Let's go and
Yes,
slop
sir.
by popular request. I don't know why you guys like this guy so much, but he was a big hit last week, so we brought him back by it wasn't really by choice. We just kind of had to. How we doing, guys?
Finally brought some winners on this show. About time, guys. About time.
I
Yeah,
love
about
it.
that time, for sure.
I love it. All right, we'll give everybody a minute or two to get joined here. I wanted to get your guys'
Why
thoughts
don't you
here.
tweet something out so I can retweet it?
I
Like,
did.
damn it, don't you want people to watch the show or
That was
not?
20 minutes ago. No one even remembers that there's a show on right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
a
tell
long
me
time.
who you think the most disappointing team is. I'll throw a tweet out real quick. Go.
Tweet, and I'll
Assholes.
retweet it. That's
Scott-
how Twitter works.
It's gotta
Ryan
be the
first.
Yankees.
Cardinals.
Jared.
Gotta be
Okay.
the Cardinals. 30 and 43 is an absolute joke. 8 games back in a pretty bad division overall. Cardinals 13 and 21 at Busch Stadium, which is, just where, it's been their bread and butter for a long time, is winning at home. Massive disappointment. Star-studded lineup, number one prospect in baseball, debatably coming into the season, and just to shit to bed 73 games of the year is crazy to me.
I don't know. I stopped watching the games once my guy goes over at strikeout props. I don't even know who's good. And I'm serious. I legit stopped watching. I don't know who wins, who loses. I don't even know how these things end.
That's the
Who could
spirit.
argue that?
Not the Mets for you, Jerry?
No, it's got to be the Yankees. I don't care if the Yankees won every game this season. They're a disappointment. They're an embarrassment to New York. That's always going to be my team as a disappointment.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's the Cardinals. I'm with you though. I mean, both the New York teams, huge disappointment so far. Yeah, but I'm with Ryan on the Cardinals. I mean, that team should have ran away with the division, and here they are with. Last week they had the worst record in the National League. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't know, but that's terrible.
Nationals and Rockies are worse.
Okay. At some point last week, that wasn't the case. It was the Cardinals. Just big yikes. Somebody said shout out to Eli for working out of the Goldilocks and the Three Bears kitchen. Yeah. So new background. I'm at our cabin on Lake Michigan, but
Love
I brought
that.
my whole setup. We're still doing the whole 1,000 things at once, producing the show, hosting the show, whatever. Get over it. I don't care what the background looks like. The content is still gonna be good. Is RyanPropz and Jay Boog the same person? No.
I don't believe
sure
so.
where that came from.
I haven't been made aware of that yet.
Somebody should tell Ryan if they're the same person. But shout out to JL Boogie, like that guy. Let's get into the games. Royals, Tigers. My favorite pick was Vierling. I think Slop was going to be on him too.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you guys got? I didn't bet this game. I actually did bet Vierling, and he's out. But what do you guys got on this one?
I got one.
Any right-hander? Oh, my bad, Ryan.
That's all right. No worries. No worries. I'm sure it's going to happen a couple times with the four of us. But I got one. I mean, he'll be the best mustache on the field tonight. He's batting 8th for the Tigers. I got Jake Rogers at plus 500 at a home run. Not often am I going to back Jake Rogers, but this is actually kind of a nice spot. Daniel Lynch is coming off a game where he gave up 4 home runs at Kauffman Stadium, which is one of the least hitter-friendly ballparks there is. So, I mean, he obviously has the ability to give up home runs. Righties have just been teeing him up in 81 at-bats. They have 11 extra base hits. Step in Jake Rogers, who famously leads the Tigers in home runs with 9. And the crazy thing about that is 6 of those have come against left-handed pitching in a 34 at-bat sample size. In Jake's last 15 batted balls versus lefties, 12 of those were hit 92 miles an hour or faster. 9 have been hit 97.8 miles an hour or faster. And 7 of those 15 have been 102 miles an hour or faster. And he has 4 home runs in that span. So Jake Rogers, guy I didn't expect to, when I woke up today, I didn't think I'd be back in Jake Rogers yet. Here we are, plus 500. Best mustache on the field.
I like that. I'm with you, Daniel Lynch. I mean, he's really bad at baseball, so I'm in with that. Slop, you had something.
Yeah, I was going to do the take 3 righties to hit a home run and just hope one of them hits because probably 2 of them are going to hit. Because the Lynch guy, the last 2 games, 5 home runs, not good. All the righties, so that's bad. But you know, the thing I like the best about him is even when he's getting his teeth kicked in, they just leave him in. Like they just left him in last time. Like he literally went 7
6
innings.
and
It was getting an
2/3,
acid kick literally from like the first pitch on, and he just stayed in. I had his strikeouts over that day. So I was like, all right, well, I don't care if he gives up 15 runs as long as they let him pitch, right?
Yeah, he only got 3 though, so I think you missed that.
Yeah, I only got 3. He didn't get there for me, but he tried his best, and like I said, you can get your money back right now just by taking a bunch of righties to hit a home run in Tiger's lineup. You guys ever do that? Three guys in the same lineup and just see what happens?
Yeah, it's not bad. I wanted to get there on Torkelson straight. I just couldn't get it. Jerry, I guess we can let you go if you want.
I'm sorry. Somebody said they're getting lost in your eyes in the chat. So
Good for me.
it's the first time you've actually been complimented. Usually I'm the one that brings the sex appeal to the show. But
That's true.
It was
anyways.
a dude that said that. Just keep that in mind.
whoever
How do
said
you
that
know?
should get banned anyway.
So Timothy looks like a dude, probably.
Why is the ball? Wait, that's a good one. Why? Sorry to cut you off, Jerry. Why is the ball dude the only one with no hat?
That's true. I mean, hey, bald is beautiful, guys. I mean, whenever you got a head like this, you got to show it off. You know what I mean?
JD just said he's doing a giveaway. JD, can we get that guy? Productions IR. Can we get that guy as a part of the giveaway? That's hilarious. So why is the bald dude the only one with the hat? Anyway.
How about the whatever Enigma guy? I like that. That guy's cool.
Bob is the hottest. Yeah. Okay, Jerry. Sorry. Go ahead.
Guy under him. What did he say?
Nothing. He didn't say anything. Jerry's got to give his pick out.
The good comments are coming in, guys. Just relax.
Yeah.
Relax. Hold on. We'll get to Jerry's
It's hard to
picks
focus on
and
dingers right now.
see what the chap's got to say. All right,
So-
keep going.
Everybody, you guys are, Lynch sucks. He stinks at baseball. I get it. Lorenzen, I'm going to go with the matchup here. I'm taking the chalk. I'm taking Salvador Perez.
Nice.
Lorenzen throws primarily a slider to right-handed hitters, and that's been the pitch that Salvador Perez has been crushing this season. He's been crushing sliders, sinkers, both in his arsenal. Struggling against fastballs, which last year he was crushing fastballs. So I don't really think there's a pitch in Lorenzen's arsenal that can get Salvador Perez to look foolish. So I think he's going to hit one hard this game. So I'm just going to go with the chalk.
I like that. I love Salvador Perez in general. I don't know. I just love the old dudes who are still hitting the ball well on bad teams with no reason to still be there. And everybody kind of says this. They've come out and said there's no plans to move Salvador Perez when every common sense thing says they should move Salvador Perez. But yeah, I like that. Somebody asked about Torkelson. Yeah, I didn't end up betting this game, but yeah, that would be my pick if I did bet it. Bob, I think you wanted to talk some shit.
Catchers,
No,
baby.
I actually want to tell Jerry that Perez is probably hitting a home run because I had him last night, and I'm really, really good at taking a guy that's going to hit a home run the next game. So
Yeah.
he's probably going yard first at bat, no sweat, 500 feet, all that.
That's not bad. You're right. Walter says Perez is only 33. I definitely thought he was older than that. I definitely thought he was like pushing 40.
feels
like
old.
like Jerry's age or something. I don't know.
He's looked like he's 35 for the last 10 years. So
That's true. You say Kikuchi, Yuri Perez, right? Blue Jays, Marlins. Blue Jays have not been good like in this millennium in that stadium. So I don't know. This game was weird for me to look at too. I know everybody and their mom is on Jorge Soler, but what do you guys got? We'll go right to left this time. We'll start with Slop.
Nice.
You know what we could do with this one again? We could go with like 4 right-handed Marlins and just see what happens. Because Soler, Cooper, I went with De La Cruz plus 700 at DraftKings. He was
Yuli
plus
Gurriel.
500 at FanDuel, which that's insane to me that you can have, you know what I'm saying, that big of a difference.
Yeah.
But and then if you want Yuli Gurriel, did I say his name right, Jerry?
yep.
Believe so.
Hey, what's that?
He just said, I believe so.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know who that was in reference to.
Okay, so that's 4 of them. I don't think that's a great idea. I'd probably just do 3 of them. But Kikuchi gives up home runs like it's his job. Like his last 7 games, he's given up a home run to a righty. 10 home runs in that span. So somebody is putting it over the fence on this guy, and multiple guys probably. So I'm saying De La Cruz plus 700 feels right.
I mean, the guy has Coochie in his name. If you don't know what Coochie means, Google it. It's, the first thing you see is.
I kind of give him credit for having Coochie in his name, though.
And he kept it there. The guy kept it there. He
You
lived
do
with
middle
it.
school. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how they do it where he's from, but like where I'm from, like if your name's Kikuchi in middle, you probably had a tough middle school. You know what I mean? So the guy's probably at least pretty tough.
Guys dealt with a lot of adversity. I'll tell you that much.
Mhm.
I'd say so.
Mhm.
So this game, everybody and their mother and their sister and their grandmother, maybe grandfathers, great grandfathers are going to be on Jorge Soler for good reason. I mean, the guy against a lefty has been as dominant as it gets this season. I think he has 9 home runs and 50 something at bats versus lefties.
57.
It's ridiculous. I'm going to be contrary and try to do something different here. I love Yuri Perez. I spoke about it every time the show's on. If he's playing, I think the guy's going to be a star. He's going to be an ace. He's climbing there. He's getting there. But the one thing he does, he relies on that fastball. It's a good fastball, very good fastball. The one player on the Blue Jays that swings early in the count and murders fastballs is Bo Bichette. So
Yep.
I think Bo Bichette and Yuri Perez are in for a collision course here, where if he swings at that first pitch and he lays it in there, a nice fastball, Bo Bichette may hit one 460 feet today. So I'm going to go with Bo Bichette. You could maybe parlay Soler and Bo Bichette, for a nice little parlay, but I'm going to go with Bo Bichette here.
You could use the Pickett Sports app to see what that parlay would come out to. So GoldBoys, they just gave you $3. You should use the app. Also, thank you to Sleeper Picks. Use code GoldBoys there as well. Daily fantasy in the props format.
By the way,
really good total basis lines. Yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
I believe Bo Bichette has a 40% swing rate on the first pitch. It's something ridiculous like that. So maybe something like if it's live, they have those. I know who does it in GoldBoys that always bets the first pitch or something like that.
Yeah, Nick and Allen.
Yeah, if you want to bet like the first pitch as like one of those things, maybe Bo Bichette's a good look there for like an extra base hit.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else, game. So go ahead, Ryan.
Good look. Yeah, I mean, I'm not adding too much value here. I'm going Jorge Soler, 9 homers and 57 at bats. He's got 2 homers off this guy in 6 at bats career. So I honestly woke up and I figured his odds would be like 230. So when I saw 360, I was pleased enough to go ahead and just join the community on this one. Go ahead and grab Jorge Soler.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, nothing really jumped out at me for this game other than Soler, and I just feel like there's better value on the board for me because I don't like having like 6, 7, 8, 9 guys like some people can do it. I don't know. I'm too much of a coward to have that much money on the line.
Just bet
And,
everybody,
yeah.
Eli.
Just bet everyone. That's not a
Hit a
bad
home
idea.
run.
That's not a bad
That's my
idea.
favorite thing about
Hit a
Portland
home
is
run.
that dude has no conscience.
Portman just runs it, and he's like, dude, that guy went off last night. GoldBoys.com, get all that guy's picks. It's worth the money just for him.
Yeah, the dude's absolutely insane, but he
Wild.
has no conscience, man. He just fires them off, and I respect that so much.
Gotta believe in yourself. Okay, Spencer Strider, Ranger Suarez, going for Braves and the Phillies. Ryan's Phillies, you can go first. Team that's turning it around. It is still June, and Kyle Schwarber is still Kyle Schwarber. If you want to play that, even though it is Strider, but I didn't bet this one either. I do have like 4 or 5 home run plays later on in the show, but I also didn't bet that
Sure,
one.
man.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not going to add a ton of value on this one. I do have a little bit more out of the box homers coming up, but however, I mean, it's June, man. It's Kyle Schwarber day. I mean, I think he's 1 of 11 versus Strider, but that one is a home run. And the way Strider's been pitching recently, I mean, he's giving up homers like it's his job.
5 in his last 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. Ranger, I really wanted to target Ranger, but I don't know what it is about that guy. When you watch him play, it's just not that impressive. However, when you look at his stat line at the end of the game, I mean, he's productive, man. He's been a good pitcher for several years. And the only reason he struggled is because he was rusty coming off injury. Now that he's settled in, I mean, he's just been phenomenal. He's only allowed 2 homers. So, I mean, he does go against the Braves, which obviously the Braves can hit a home run off anybody in the world. But, if I had to go on the Braves side, I'd definitely go Albies. So, they put him in that 2 hole, which I absolutely love. He batted 6 or 7 so much of the year. I love moving him forward in the lineup. He's responded very well to that. And he's similar to Jorge Soler. I mean, he's one of the prime lefty mashers that we have in the league right now. So definitely don't mind Albies if you don't want to go such an obvious choice. But I did take the Kyle Schwarber home run at plus 300. I believe it's down to 280 now, but still very playable in my mind.
I was just pulling up the Pickett Sports app to see what Schwarber's line is. You can get 310 on the Campy books on Barstool, Bet Rivers. But yeah, it did drop to 285 on FanDuel, so that would be questionable for me to play for Dinger Tuesday. And you're absolutely right about
fair.
about Ranger. I mean, last two starts against two of the better offenses in baseball, the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, went 12 and a third combined for 15 Ks and 1 run on 8 total hits. So I'm also with you. He's not that fun to watch. He doesn't do anything that impressive really. But he produces. I do like Albies as well. That's the way I was kind of leaning when I was looking at this game. Just found better value elsewhere. Somebody asked about Azuna. I can't figure out Azuna because when he's going, he looks incredible, but when he's not, it's like he doesn't know how to play baseball. There's like no in between. He either looks like a kid in t-ball swinging the bat that just is just learning what baseball is, or he looks like a future Hall of Famer. There's no in between. So there's also I don't know. I haven't been able to find any like indicators which one we're gonna get on any given night. I've lost a lot of money on Ozunas this year. I'm staying away, but that's not a bad bet if you like it, kind of what you're seeing there. What do you got, Jerry?
So this is the game I'm going to be staying away from just because I'm not crazy about this matchup. Now, Strider's gotten rocked 2 games in a row. You know what happens when good pitchers get rocked 2 games in a row? They hit the tape, they hit the film, they change things up, and this is a lineup that he's dominated. I think the first 5 hitters were 3 for 43 against him in their career. That's nuts. That's insane to me. So if he was tipping pitches, if he was leaving a certain pitch over the plate, now that it's 2 games in a row, he's going to reset. He's not going to be making that mistake again. Then you got Suarez on the other side, who is tough on right-handed hitters because he throws that slider in on the hands, that cutter in, pretty much dominates that inside part of the plate. He has to make a mistake for them to cash in on it, and I just don't want to bet on mistakes.
Pop's betting this game. I know it.
Yeah, I'm not betting anything. I got like 12 guys that hit home runs and 2 other games at the same time. So I don't got the bandwidth for all that. So I can pay attention to 2 games at a time, and those I already have the 2 games at 6:40. So there's another game that I'm gonna miss too. Looks like what is it, Baltimore? Well, there's another at 6:40, right?
Yeah, Baltimore and Tampa Bay. Add on that one too. Somebody did ask about D'Arnaud. How do you say that? D'Arnaud. D'Arnaud. Whatever.
D'Arnaud.
He's a lefty master too. He doesn't have any homers versus lefties, but he can hit lefties.
Is he in the lineup tonight?
I forgot about that guy. That is somebody that was jumping out at me earlier. I didn't take it, but that's an interesting play, Chad. Whoever said that, I don't mind that pick at all.
He's plus 630 at FanDuel, 510 at Barstool. So I mean, like that's a hell of a jump. So if you're gonna play him, you probably got to play him at FanDuel, or it looks like Caesars has 625.
Nice.
That's not a bad look. It's not a bad look.
Yeah. Sean Murphy's still
Slop did not take anybody in this game, Chad. Murphy's still out. Okay. Kyle Bradish, Tyler Glasnow. This one screams unders to me. We're good. I swear to God, we're gonna get to games where I have picks. This one screams unders to me. I didn't bet it either. I don't know. Ryan O'Hearn has been destroying the baseball, but it's rough. It's tough to fade Glasnow. He's looked okay since coming back from the IL. Was his 5th start. We'll go left to right this time. Ryan, you got anything on this one? If not, we can just blow through it.
Yeah, I have a pick on this one.
Let's go.
I'm going to go with the last week Eli favorite. I'm going Gunnar Henderson. When we started the season, this is one of the top prospects in baseball. Him, Jordan Walker, Corbin Carroll. I mean, these are the guys to eye. And Gunnar got his shot really early. He struggled out of the gate. But man, have we seen him come on. So in June, he's batting 364. His ISO's 364 as well. His WRC plus is 208. He's been rewarded lately. Now that Cedric Mullins out of the lineup, which I believe he's hurt, so I'm sure he'll be back. But Gunnar's been, he's been sent to that leadoff spot. So if by chance the Orioles offense gets going, 5 at bats is not out of the question. He was out Sunday. I believe he had the bubble guts, and overcoming the runs, hopefully will lead to some home runs. I believe Joe DiMaggio once said something along those lines. And Tyler Glasnow, I mean, he's a terrific pitcher, but despite his greatness, he's always been susceptible to long balls. So he's given up 3 homers to lefties so far this season. In 21, he allowed 10 homers in 88 innings. In 2020, the great 2020, he allowed 11 homers in 57.1 innings. So he is very good. He does like to miss a lot of bats, but he has also given up a decent amount of homers, all the way through his career. So Glasnow is mostly fastball slider. Throws fastball 43.3% of the time, slider 33.5% of the time. And both are pitches that Gunner's hit very well this season. He's got a 338 ISO versus that fastball, 308 ISO versus that slider. So I believe it's plus 500 for a guy he's homered 5 times already in June. I really like that look.
And JC in chat saying overcoming the runs hopefully becomes home runs. Joe DiMaggio, RyanPropz.
Yeah, yeah. I believe
that's
that's a
funny.
real quote.
I got mad at JC last week, I think, for sending me a Discord message for something not important, and I just pulled up Discord, and he was asking me about it at tea time Thursday because I'm in Michigan. So
Tea time?
yeah, we're gonna play
Playing
golf.
some
You
golf.
want to fly to Michigan? Play golf? Me and
Kind of. I do
mean,
now.
yeah, let's do it. Jerry?
Yes.
Oh wait, Slop is frozen, huh? Go ahead, Jerry.
No,
no,
I
we're
just
good.
haven't
Okay.
moved for the last 10 minutes.
Somebody said his
We are doing the thing,
is
though,
Slop
where, like,
asleep, and I was like, I started looking at him. You didn't move for like the full 20 seconds. I was looking at you, and I was like, oh shit, he's actually frozen. Go ahead.
I was listening.
Jeez.
No, we're doing the thing. We're kind of fading, kind of like Back to the Future a little bit, like where they start fading away. But now we're back, I think.
Okay. Jerry,
So can we talk about why Randy Arozarena hates the Baltimore Orioles?
Dude, he's been mashing them for years and years and years. He would have been my second choice here.
I just don't understand why he hates the Orioles. He has like 15 home runs against them in his career. He hasn't been in the league that long. Last 6 games at home versus the Orioles, he has 4 home runs. It's pretty ridiculous. He's plus 470, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs versus Bradish. I mean, I got to take it at those odds. That's pretty ridiculous. What are you looking at, Eli? Why do you have
Dude,
that
I've just been staring at. I have smaller monitors than usual, and I was just like staring at Slop to make sure that he wasn't frozen. But he's just like, I don't know how you stay that still, man. That's impressive.
Well, I mean,
like you could
focused, very focused, extremely focused. I got my phone. I got the odds damn screen up, so I'm looking at all the home runs. Yuli Gurriel is like plus 1100 at the win, and I'm trying to figure out how I can bet that without causing too much distraction to you guys while you talk.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
Are you betting the Orioles Rays game? No, you're gonna miss it. You said.
No,
Okay.
that's at 640. Again, not that bright. I got like so much going on at 640 with the Marlins and Tigers, all those home runs. There's like 6 people in those 2 games, like 3 from the Tigers, 3 from the Marlins. So I mean, I got a lot going on.
Okay.
I should have. If I play my cards, I have someone always up that I have money on. That's the goal.
That's fair. That's valid. George Kirby, Garrett Cole, Mariners, Yankees, short porch in Yankee Stadium.
Mickey Mouse Park.
I didn't bet this one either. Go ahead. You again, Slop. We're going snake draft.
I know all about the snake draft.
Yeah. You taught me.
I know. Thank you. Actually, you should be thanking me. Whatever. Not important. I don't like anything in this game. That's it. I like the pitching matchup at first because Seattle's been striking out like a lot lately. But they wanted 8.5, I think, for Cole. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, come on, guys. Like maybe 6.5, like I would have done, but they're never gonna give us that. So
nope.
Yeah, I moved away.
Not after Lance Lynn just K'd 16 of these guys.
16, and then went on the bereavement list, which is kind of sad.
That's
but it's
insane. Like that's a lot. That's like 3 games for him.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
I thought that I was reading something wrong when I saw that. I'm dead serious. I had to actually go. I opened the score app and like went to that box score just to make sure that I read what like. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. No, that's wild.
He threw 107 pitches and induced swinging strikes on 33 of them. So just
that's not bad.
Outlandish stuff.
Skyrocketing his trade value, where the Yankees are probably going to overpay for him, and then he's not going to.
There you go.
So. Gary,
there you go.
You betting this game, buddy?
Yeah, I'm taking a former Met. This is my former Met pick of the day. I had to do one. I had to pick one today, and he's technically not a former. He's a former minor league Met, Jared Kalanick.
Okay.
Right? I think he's going to be an antagonist for Garrett Cole. And they're playing in that little league ballpark, a park that you can bunt and hit a home run down the right field line.
Seen him do it.
I've seen him do it in person. Yeah, I've seen it many times actually, and it's just a joke of a ballpark. Jared Kalanick is going to be the one to hit one out.
I don't mind. Do we have a Manners lineup? We should, right? Is Mike Ford's not starting, right? No way.
No, yes, he is.
Mike Ford is starting.
He is?
Somebody use the Pickett Sports app. Use the Pickett Sports app and see if there's a line for Mike Ford to hit a home run in Yankee Stadium against it. This as a former Yankee. Maybe we go same game parlay. Former Yankee, former Met.
Now we're talking.
650 at DraftKings.
That's it?
Yeah,
what is
plus
it?
+30 at FanDuel, +625 at BetMGM, +525 at Caesars. PointsBet's got him at +700. Win doesn't even have him listed.
That's like
So,
for
if
a number
you can
8
get
hitter who was
PointsBet-
almost out of baseball. Okay, I guess I don't know. But
It is
Jerry's
pretty
put in the same
short.
game parlay to tell me the odds right now. That could be interesting. Ryan, you got anything on this one?
Torch. I mean,
Yeah,
Torch.
like he was a really good bunter too. So there's that.
which could come into play here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little outside of the box kind of here. I'm going to take a guy that's just sucked over the past couple weeks because I kind of like the individual matchup for him. I'm going to take Giancarlo Stanton to hit a home run. His odds are just insane. I mean, I know it's been pretty ugly, but he's got like 6 homers and 94 at bats or something like that. So, I mean, when he makes contact with the ball, we all know what he's capable of doing. So, firstly, I really like the price. George Kirby is not the greatest target for homers, but he's given up 4 to each side of the plate. So there wasn't really much of a right-left advantage outside of right field in Yankee Stadium. But, Stanton has the power to overcome left field. It's not going to be too much of a problem. While Stanton's been a strikeout machine, and Kirby's an okay strikeout guy, 7.92 strikeouts per 9 innings. But what I found pretty tempting to me was George's tendency he just lives in the zone, man. He's not afraid to challenge you with 96, 97. I mean, dead center sometimes. I mean, the control is just unmatched pretty much in the entire league. He just lives in the strike zone. And Stanton has absolutely murdered fastballs when he can make any contact with them. So I really like the chance for Stanton to catch a George Kirby mistake and send it absolutely flying. Eli obviously is DJ Analytics creator, so I know he's seen some of those exit velocities that he's had this season. So this guy can hit it 118 miles an hour off the bat, and it's not that far out of the realm of possibility. So at +450, very slightly decent weather boost, 2% weather boost according to Ballpark Pal. It's gonna be 71 degrees at first pitch, so this is a price I couldn't deny. I know it hasn't been pretty recently, but I like this matchup versus George Kirby for Stanton. So +450 to hit homer.
Also feels like it's if you're kind of betting on a guy to come out of the slump, right? And if he does and he gets back to the guy he was the first half of last season, we're never going to see 430 again, right? So that's not a bad look there. Somebody asked about Billy McKinney. That's a guy that's playing for his job. I talked last week, I think, about guys that are playing for their jobs. A slight tick in value for sure with Bader coming back. Somebody else asked about Harrison Bader, and I didn't think about this angle that Harrison Bader, when he's in the first 3 games after an injury, has just been like a machine. So that's not a bad look either. But George Kirby is good, man.
He's a tough fade, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Billy McKinney, another former Met.
Yeah. Walter, IKF Dinger. I don't want to ban you from the chat, Walter. I don't want to ban you. And my little brother came in there to remind us that Mike Ford is a former Yankee 30 seconds after I said former Yankee. So thanks for that, Easton. Okay. Former Yankee on the mound for the Cardinals as well. Monty Jordan Montgomery can't get a righty out to save his life. Mackenzie Gore. I have a bet in this one for the Nationals. I am betting on Lane Thomas to hit a home run. I got my odds were pretty good earlier. +630 on FanDuel. And I think that was close to the best line using the Pickett Sports app, obviously, to find that. This guy's just been a machine against left-handed pitching. I mentioned earlier, I do like Jordan Montgomery a lot. Him and Jameson Taillon both, they get away from Matt Blank and the Yankees coach pitching staff, who I have a lot of problems with. I'm not talking them up, but neither one of them can really get a lefty out for anything this year. Lane Thomas, 33% of the balls he's hit in the last, is that right? That's right. Against the lefty, whatever. 33% of the balls he's hit in the last 5 days have been fly balls. His average exit velocity on fly balls and line drives is 97 miles an hour in the last 10 days, which is really, really good. And I lost it. Like 40% or something of the fly balls he's hit in June have gone out. Have to believe Monty's given up 1 or 2 home runs, and I think Lane Thomas is going to be at least one of them. So that's my play. Pickett Sports told me it was +630 on FanDuel.
Dude,
So I
it's
got the
$7.50
$25.
right now.
Really? It went up.
$7.50.
FanDuel is fading me, so whatever. Ryan, you got anything on this one?
Right there with you. Took him as well. It was felt like a pretty easy choice. I mean, you definitely go Arenado. I don't blame you there. While I have taken a plus 300, I didn't want. I tried not to pile up too many plus 300 guys. He's 320, so I think Arenado would be the second best choice. But the value on Lane for the way he's hitting the ball was too good for me to resist.
This sun is now coming through this window perfectly to put this glare across my face. Trying to get rid of it.
So
Gary
we
Benson?
love Lane.
Oh,
Is that
yep.
what you're saying?
I personally do.
Yeah.
This was my second favorite home run play of the
What
night.
about you, Jerry?
I think that pick fucking sucks. So I'm gonna go with something that's more of a lock, and that is a guy who has never hit a home run off a lefty in his career. That's gonna be
200.
Brendan Donovan. He has
Nice.
he has yet to hit a home run off a lefty in his career. All right, fine. He has a lot of power though, and Mackenzie Gore is awful against lefties. He's a reverse split pitcher. The guy has nothing to get lefties out. He cannot get them out to save his life. Brendan Donovan, I'm also going to take him for 2 bases at plus 150. He's batting last. He's batting ninth, so he may only see him twice. But at plus 150, that's solid to me. And he's hit this 3 games in a row. He's on the rise right now. He's hot. I'm going with the hot bat here. He's plus 870.
Eight,
to hit a home
yeah,
run.
870. Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
got- I got plus 1100 to hit a home run at Win right now.
Wow.
So I'm making a parlay right now. Probably going to go 7 deep. We're going to get super filthy rich, most likely. And it's basically all of our picks so far. I was going to throw Lane in there. Do I throw Donovan instead? Because I think you can only do one guy from each game on Win. Like, they don't let you, they don't like you getting rich on them.
Yeah, I believe so.
You know what I mean? So they
I
make,
mean,
make it a little harder.
Both tremendous value. Both very, very good value.
Gary,
Go with your
you
heart.
don't want to do it. You don't want to fuck
Go with
the
your heart,
parlay.
Slop.
Be
What?
honest.
You got to go with my pick. Fuck these guys.
Go with your heart,
Okay,
Slop.
well, your pick's gonna get us. I mean, because Thomas on Win is like plus 600. I think he's plus 750 somewhere else. So it feels kind of dumb to throw him in. But Donovan kind of feels smart, although other than the fact he's never had a home run off a lefty. But like,
That's why it's
at
smart,
some
my
point
friend.
you gotta do it.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, you got to change that.
Yeah.
Listen, I've always said don't bet hit rates. Don't just straight bet hit rates. I would prefer to see at least one career, win of the
Yeah,
bet.
you
but
have always said that.
I have. I
No,
hate
I-
when I see. It drives me crazy when all I see with the write up is like hit in 7 of the last 10. Like, all right, let's go a little deeper here.
Javier Baez, that's what the chat's saying. I want to take Haas. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Eric Haas, I believe.
Him
Hey.
too.
Well, you just
Haas and Haas.
basically just called him ass, so I don't think you could take him now.
I know, but I bet you he goes deep tonight. He's because he's got Lynch, but they don't have him on a Win. They've only given us Baez and Torkelson. They're not going to give us Rogers either. They're scumbags. They're afraid.
Absolutely, I agree.
They should
Scumbags,
have
but
the-
you also
if I
talk
was
up their
in
book.
charge, If I was in charge, it would be required by law to list everybody in the lineup for a home run.
That's only fair.
Everybody would get a number.
If you were like president of the United States,
Well, I mean, in charge of whatever. Like, if I was just in charge of gambling, I would make that a rule. That would be my first rule. You would have to give a line on everybody, or you can't be a sports book. I can't take you serious. If you're a sports book, there's a guy playing, I can't bet him to hit a home run.
Sounds like a scam.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? What is this, Russia? China?
you should be able to
It's
bet on the
America.
pitchers to hit a home run too.
Give us the number on this guy.
Secretary of what's like a fancier term for gambling? Secretary of
I
something,
don't
John
know.
Hyslop.
And-
Degenerate.
A czar
Analyzing
would be
odds.
fun to be. Like, say I'm the czar of gambling.
That's fine.
Or like,
I like that one.
you know what I mean? Like, kind of like drugs are, but like not like just more gambling, less drugs.
Both.
Marcus Stroman, former Met. So Jerry, you get to kick us off.
you
Johan
go.
Oviedo. Did I say that right, Jerry? Messed that
Yes.
up, huh? All right, let's
No,
go.
You did. Your Spanish is getting better.
I took like 7 years of Spanish through high school and
How do you
college.
say his
Didn't do
name?
nothing. Johan Oviedo.
Oh, I called him Oviedo all day today on the show. Right, so that ain't great.
I got nothing on this game just because I don't touch Stroman games.
I wanted so bad to bet on Sawinski. I know you did too.
Yeah, but I can't. Stroman looks so good this season. It's like ridiculous. Like he's just been the most consistent pitcher. Like I think he's had a couple rough games, but his stuff is just too good right now. So I'm just gonna enjoy the show, and I'm not gonna touch this game.
Ryan?
I'm with that. I don't have anybody for this game. 10 combined homers and like 160 innings between these two starting pitchers. So while Johan has been kind of hittable, he's just not really giving up the long ball. So I didn't see too much here.
Low-key, kind of an important game in this division. Go ahead. Sorry.
Over strikeouts. But it's like 5.5 this morning, plus 124. His last 6 games, he's been 5+. The problem is 4 of those games he only got 5, and we need 6 here. But he's getting us right there. And he got 7 in one of those games. He got 8 last time out. The other problem with this is the last time out he did pitch against the Cubs, so that kind of sucks. But I hate taking a guy pitching against the same team he just pitched against last time. That always sucks. But the guy they had last night, Beto, did I say his name right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Osvaldo Beto. He went 7 on him, and he pitched against the Cubs last time. So that's a thing. Dean Kramer just got 7 of these guys. Kyle Gibson just got 7 of them. Osvaldo Beto, like who even is that? He got 7 of them. Like everybody gets 7 of these guys. So we only need 6. I feel like we're getting a break. Plus 124 too.
Yeah, that lineup is loaded with targets.
Yep, everybody strikes out. It's the big walk of shame, guys.
Yeah.
Blair is driving me crazy. Now, my audio okay? For all of a sudden, I can hear myself in my headphones. I haven't been able to do that this whole time. Anything change? We good? Yeah, we good? All right.
Nothing changed on my end.
No idea what just happened. So, throwing me off a little bit. Low-key, an important game in this division, really. I mean, I think the Reds are going to win it at this point, honestly. But I think the Pirates have lost like 8 or 9 straight.
Eli, did you take Reds to win the division a couple weeks ago?
I didn't, because I should have, but I just I don't really bet futures, so it's hard. I don't know. I hate having my money tied up for that long.
I got 3 times cashed out after we talked about that.
Yeah, I mean that was. I've been saying for like 6 weeks now the Reds are gonna make a. I originally said I thought they were gonna be the 2nd or 3rd wild card spot, but that was before the Cardinals just never remembered how to play baseball. But we'll get to that game here actually next. But the Cubs could really just kind of bury the Pirates here already. Sorry, Portman. So I don't know. I might tune into this game anyway after the Yankees go down like 10-0 in the 7th inning, and I'm tired of watching it.
Yeah.
So Javier Baez, should we just throw him in there? Is that what we're saying now? I know that's
Jerry is the Javier Baez expert, so I will defer to him on this matter.
Baez guy? I mean, it's Lynch.
True.
It's just the last time I tried to summon him, he hit one to the wall. So it's like, I don't know. I just can't do it. I can't put him in a parlay that we're gonna get rich on, and let him be the guy to ruin it. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's not fair to him.
Very fair.
Yeah, it's not fair to him. I like it. You care about the guys. All right, so that leaves us with Shoop or Torkelson. I can't leave this game alone.
I got Torque.
I got Torque.
And
Torkelson 450 though. Is that like the worst possible odds you can get him at right now though? Like that feels like a bad idea.
I can pull up the Pickett Sports app and check that for you if you want.
There you go. Hey, while you guys are doing this, something I want you guys to look out for now that Jorge Alfaro is back in the mix. If Jerry says Jorge Alfaro is going to hit a home run, you better bet that mofo, dude.
I've ruined the streak, man. I said he was going to hit one last time, and he hit one to the wall.
Damn.
He's one of my favorite guys. He's a big strikeout guy. He's remember Steve Balboni back in the day? Home run or strikeout? That's where he's landing these days, I'm telling you.
Torkelson is 475 on PointsBet, 460 FanDuel. What'd you say he was on Win?
450. So we're kind of
yeah, no, that's not terrible.
Not bad.
Is he righty?
Spencer Torkelson is a righty, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Throw him in. All right, we're up to 4 guys. We're almost there. We're at the table right now.
This next game is to me the marquee Dinger Tuesday game. Like if you're only gonna bet one game, you should bet on the Rockies Reds somebody. Kyle Freeland, lefty, not good. Really not good against righties. Ben Lively.
Freeland
and not starting. He's not starting. It's Noah Davis.
Freeland, he has an illness. I think he has
he has diarrhea
or the flu.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. I didn't see that. So who's pitching? Not a lefty?
Noah something.
Davis, right-handed.
He's right-handed.
Noah Davis.
I'm sticking with Jonathan India. I'm taking him anyway. my write-up doesn't matter anymore because I thought Freeland was pitching.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's fine. I do that all the time, dude. I just pretend I didn't even do it. I'm dead serious. I literally just pretend I didn't even say that. And people,
no,
he's not even starting. I never say a word about it. It's like whatever, man.
I still like India. The righty on the mound makes Ellie more interesting.
Yes.
For sure. Is Freeland an opener, or is he actually starting?
What?
No.
So Noah Davis is expected to go, a couple innings. I mean, he should be a normal starter.
This guy checked out.
Check it out. Here's what we're gonna do.
Go ahead, Slob.
You take every lefty in the Reds lineup that hit a home run. This Davis guy, no home runs yet. I don't think in the majors, or maybe just one.
One.
But not a problem. Here's the thing, though. He's only pitched to like 10 people. He's barely been here. You know what I'm saying? So, and you look in the minors, though, 75 plate appearances, like 4 lefties took him deep. This is the minors. These are guys that aren't even like good at baseball or hitting home runs off this guy. So, logic tells you a lefty like Jake Fraley, I think he was like plus 600, something crazy. Ellie obviously could hit a home run anytime. Joey Votto's back. I mean, we got guys. I'm telling you right now, at win, I think Fraley's like plus 850.
That's interesting. So that's if Javon Shuey in chat said.
Oh my God, he's 700. Sorry.
That's still pretty good. He said David threw 30 pitches in AAA 3 days ago, so he's probably not gonna go. He's probably 2 innings, I would say.
You could take his under in strikeouts too. I think it's 3.5 though. That's why I didn't do it. And I'm not an under guy because I'm not a clown. But if you wanted to, you could definitely. If you like money, then yeah, you could take the under. Kind of sell out a little bit, sell a little piece of your soul this Tuesday night.
Okay, go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, at plus 450, you got to take Ellie. This guy's given up. Lefties are betting 435 of him. It's small sample size.
Like a pinata.
But come
literally.
on, 435. That's ridiculous. So take Ellie. I mean, it's in the bandbox of all bandboxes. So
yep.
I like Nolan Jones too. I mean, I like the lefty righty matchup. Nolan Jones has been raking the ball right now. It's pretty ridiculous. He's not slowing down. He's got a hit in like 9 in the last 10 games. So if you're looking for a guy that's not striking out a whole lot, well, as I say that, I'm looking at 5 strikeouts in the last 2 games. I didn't say that. Like
besides those 2
never
games.
happened.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know who the hell's pitching this game. So
those 2 games, he has 5 less strikeouts.
You know what that means? He's due not to strike out, in my opinion.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
Any Ryan McMahon love? That's who I was looking at in the Rocky side.
No, I hate that guy.
Me
He
too.
can hit a home run, and he should be like a target, but I always just discount him for literally no reason at all. Always. Every single time. I always go to Nolan Jones. He's my new guy
There we
on the
go.
Rockies. Guy doesn't even
gets
do
it.
anything. Never really done anything in his life. Always take him over McMahon for no reason. So, yeah.
Slop
that's
gets
the
it.
answer. No.
Okay.
I do not like McMahon.
I do still like India. I will say I don't like it as much, obviously, with the righty out there. I still like India. I'm also definitely playing India's bases. Dang it, the sun was like blocked by a cloud.
If you
for a
bet
minute.
India, I'll bet France.
You'll bet France.
If you bet
Totally
India,
fair.
I'll bet France, and we'll see what country comes out on top.
Jonathan, India.
All right,
We're talking
up
about like
to
JP
4
Francis.
home
Hi,
runs.
France.
We need 2 more
Ryan.
to really make noise. I'm saying we need 3 more because
Dude, I'm not going to help too much. I do like McMahon. I thought about Nolan Jones as well. I'm going Ellie, man. I took Gunner. I'm going to stick with another one of the top prospects. This man has not been lifting the ball at all. So I guess it's almost going out on a limb. But what an A-plus matchup. Noah Davis has a 6.17 ERA currently in the majors. In 25 minor league innings, he had a 6.31. And almost all of the damage is done by left-handed batters, which Ellie's switched. So he'll be standing on the left side when he has pitches thrown to him. All of the runs that this man has surrendered in the majors so far has been when facing left-handed batters. Lefties hit 302 with 3 dingers in 9.2 innings versus this guy this year. And then last year he allowed 16 home runs to lefties and a 298 average. We're getting a 33% weather boost at Great American Ballpark. We know what kind of power this man has. What's that?
Guy's a pinata.
Yeah. He sure is. We know what kind of power Ellie has. The main concern is definitely the fact that he's been topping a lot of balls. He's an infield hit machine right now, but man, if he gets one up in the air, he's going to send it really, really far off this guy. And at the odds we were getting earlier, I mean, I think I took this at 560 or something outlandish. I'm sure it's come down, but at the odds, I was definitely willing to back the rookie here.
Yeah, I'm with you that his fly ball percentage is like very, very low. That's the only reason I've kind of been staying away from home run wise. But I mean, in Cincinnati, you can hit a line drive out. It doesn't really matter. If you want to hedge that a little bit, I do think he gets on base at the very least. And if he gets on base, I want to figure out what the stat is. But the percentage of times that he gets on base and then steals a base is like really high.
I mean, once he starts lifting the ball. Sorry, Eli, my bad.
No, I was done. Go ahead.
Once he starts lifting the ball, man, I mean, almost every day I say we just split a unit on his homer and his stolen base.
And his triple.
I have a hard time imagining that not being profitable.
Yeah, I agree.
Take all the lefties, dude. Just do the lefty thing again. You have 3 games now. You got like 4 guys that home run each game, and half of them will probably do it. Watch.
I like Jake Fraley a lot too in this one. We were talking about him a little pre-show.
He's already in the parlay, Ryan.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. You could go Votto. Votto's another great.
He's going to hit one to the moon tonight. Maybe further.
Yeah.
Maybe
a lot
further.
Of good choice.
Luis Medina, Aaron Savali, 2 bad pitchers, and for some reason I didn't bet on this game either. I really want.
Guardians.
What did I say?
It's the Guardians. That's why.
Did I not? Did I say something wrong, or you just?
No, I'm saying you didn't take it. That you said Luis Medina, and I was like, yeah. Like, what are we gonna take? I was like, oh yeah.
And then you say the same thing for Savali. Honestly, it's like, but it's the A's. Josh Naylor is gonna go on a run here. I think
Naylor, yeah.
He's gonna go on a run here where he hits like 4 or 5 home runs in 2 weeks. He's just only hitting line drives. He's hitting the ball really, really well, especially against righties. His bases would be a good look for me.
Here, before we go any further, I don't believe it's Luis Medina starting. I think books have him listed, but I think Ken Waldachuk is starting.
He's an opener.
Is that right? Okay.
And then Medina getting the bulk?
Medina's getting the bulk, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I hate that. See, if I was in charge, you wouldn't be allowed to do that.
No openers?
No. Or you would have to list, or Medina's strikeouts would count.
If I was in charge, there wouldn't be a bullpen. Put the guy out there, let him throw 9 innings like the old days.
Yep. I mean, I got bent over one day because I took Hogan Harris over 4.5 strikeouts. Greatest play of all time. It was plus money. I had it. I'm watching the game. I had a couple beers. I mean, it was Friday, or maybe. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm watching. I see this guy mowing people down. I think he had like 6 strikeouts that day. I'm thinking I won, and then it hit me. Oh, yeah, he didn't start, so they're going to void it. And sure enough, they voided it. Scumbag. That should never happen, though.
Illegal, I agree.
And it doesn't start, then whatever.
I should use.
It can only get voided if you lose.
We'll change that if we ever get in charge.
Okay, I agree. Secretary of gambling.
Degenerates.
Yeah, Secretary of Degenerates, John Hyslop. Let's create.
Rule number 1: voids only count when you lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's good too. Write that down.
Okay, so we're not really betting this game.
Nah.
Okay.
You mentioned the guy I had my eye on.
Very low key game.
Only Jerry's betting this game.
I'm not betting a home run. I'm betting on one of the hottest hitters in baseball. If Arias didn't exist, Ahmed Rosario has 9 hits in the last 3 games. Pretty ridiculous. Or the last 4 games, something like that. He's just hitting the cover off the ball right now. His first at bat's going to be against the opener, which is a lefty. He creams lefties, so should be able to get a base hit out of that. 1-for-1 start, and then we'll see what he does against Medina. But 2 hits is plus 150. I'm taking that.
Love it.
Somebody asked a question in chat. I was going to respond to it, and then I just completely forgot what it is. Is Rowdy Tellez ever going to hit a home run again? I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Oh, here's what.
I'm not going to be there to bet it, I'll say.
Yeah, me neither. Somebody asked if we only do the show on Tuesdays. No. Typically, we have been doing Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 o'clock shows. This week, I think we're going to start Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 or 5:30. Eventually, we're going to switch it to 5:30. And eventually, also, hopefully, very, very soon, the one and only Prop Father is going to be joining us. I think audio only still, but so that's very exciting. If you guys know who he is, kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
maybe a bigger deal than SlopRules. I don't know.
Maybe
it's
close. A lot of people are a bigger deal than me, though, so that's not me saying much.
That's true. Okay,
I guess my wife, pretty much everything.
Red Sox Twins. Is it Cutter Crawford and Bailey Ober? What my cheat sheets have?
I think it's
Yes,
Cutter
it is.
Crawford. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I
Nailed it, Eli.
opened the strikeouts, but then I saw the numbers, and I hate both of them now.
Bailey Ober is good. He's scary too.
Ball guy.
Cutter Crawford hasn't given up a home run in a while, but
Yep.
I don't think he's that good. But I don't know. I don't like either one of these teams, so I didn't bet it. Did anybody else?
I can't do it.
Okay.
I like Cutter Crawford. That's a great name for a pitcher.
That's
I'll give
true.
him that. And they're letting him go a little bit longer. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, he kind of sucks. Like, you want to target the Twins, obviously, for strikeouts. Like, nobody struck out more than them this season. Like, they're running away with the crown. They're the strikeout team this year. I don't think anyone's catching them. But it's Cutter Crawford too. So I mean, like, he could get smashed. And it was like 4.5 minus 160. What's it? What's the number now?
Get the Pig Sports app if you want, Ryan. Somebody said get JD on the show. I'm trying to figure out the technical side of it. I'm going to be able to call JD soon. He's going to answer and give us a pick.
Does JD have a computer?
I think JD actually might be a computer, is my theory. He's just an AI.
Not a bad thought.
So here let me ask you something. If you told
JD?
Huh?
You've never seen JD?
I won't answer that question. But if you went to Chat GPT and said, hey, build an incredible gambler Twitter personality, wouldn't it build JD?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's my
much.
theory. Could just be an AI. But anyway, what's the line, Ryan? I forgot what line you were looking for.
We're talking Cutter Crawford, I believe. He's been bumped up to the 5.5 plus odds, which is really tempting. He threw 80 pitches last time, so I'm anticipating damn near full workload here.
Yeah.
It's been screaming my name. I have not committed.
I don't know.
I have been considering this one. Also, Buxton is on like an 0 for 17 with like 10 strikeout slump since he's returned, and he's plus 290 to hit a home run. And I'm just disgusted. I think I might have looked at that and then just went away from this game permanently after seeing that, because that's just absurd.
When's Duvall going to really figure it out, you think? Duvall's going to Adam Duvall's going to come back and make a run again, right? I mean, he was the best hitter in baseball for the first 2-3 weeks, however.
Yeah, he sure was.
Yeah, the season was only 3 weeks long. You'd be the MVP.
Yeah, easily.
That's a fact.
Easily.
People are saying.
Yeah, he's going to figure it out somewhere. Jerry, bet in this game? You're awful quiet tonight, Jerry. Are you okay?
Yeah, like that whole little thing was weird that you just did with JD kissing his ass. You still can get fired. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there.
I said he might not be a real person.
If you could,
I'm gonna have anxiety about it. Probably text him and apologize later.
And put him together. It'd be JD. I don't understand you. That you're something else. I'm right in front of you. You could compliment me, but you don't. You kiss JD's ass. You talk shit about me like I'm a joke. All right, no problem. You made your little post, by the way, about you quitting your job and thank you to this guy and to this guy. You had a list about 20 fucking names long. I wasn't on that list. I made you, my friend. You are nothing without me.
4 people, Jerry.
Same thing.
So you're top 5.
There you go.
It's like, but there was only 4 people listed. So, I mean, there's your spin.
I love Jerry.
So you're right about Duvall. He's going to come around eventually. I'm betting on a guy that hasn't hit a home run since the last time I got laid, which was a very long time ago. And that's Joey Gallo.
Thought about this one.
First of all, the guy is due to go yard. He's had a couple extra base hits lately. It's starting to come around. Cutter Crawford stinks against lefties. It's like the perfect matchup for him to bounce back here and finally get that home run.
We're saying Gallo. You want to throw him in the parlay? I mean, we're kind of lagging behind in the parlay. I don't know how many games we have left, but we only got 4 guys. Like that.
5 games.
We got ground to make up.
No one's quitting their job. Oh, he's plus 300 on win. Fuck that.
I'm probably going to do a parlay with Duvall and Gallo for this game.
Bear's going to drive me insane. Bear, I just want to apologize to you formally for whatever I did to hurt you.
Here, last time Joey Gallo homered was exactly 1 month ago today.
Ooh.
If
Hey, you
that's
put
not
Gallo
your
in
sign,
there.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I haven't gotten laid in like months, so maybe I was wrong about that.
Diamondbacks, Brewers, Corbin Carroll. Maybe, I don't know. You guys got anything on this one?
Yeah, I do. But
Go ahead.
anybody else want to go?
No, go for it.
Give him
I'll
the full
go
screen.
Gallo.
Give him the full cam.
Okay, I can do that. Look, I got buttons now.
Damn.
Bang.
This is next level stuff here. So Corbin Carroll was a very obvious choice. And he had really nice value. I think like 390 or something early today. I didn't lock it in because I'm a clown. Sure enough, he drops down to 320. Like I said earlier, I don't like to pile up too many plus 300 guys. So I pivoted off him, and I'm going Ketel Marte. He's another he's a Degenalytics star. So shout out to Eli for his site. If you go and look at his game log and see what he's been doing recently, I mean, this man's hitting the ball really hard. In the last week, he has 6 exit velos of 100 miles per hour or more. He's hit 3 balls 386 feet or more. And in that span, he only has 1 homer to show for it. He's a switch hitter, and most of his power comes from the left side of the plate, where he's 7 of his 10. He's seeing the ball really well. He's 359 average over the last 15 days. Colin Ray's really hittable. He's given up 6 homers in 30.2 home innings this season. 6 of his 9 homers that he's allowed were to left-handed batters. And there's a 9% boost in American Family Field tonight in Milwaukee. So, like I said, Corbin's is quite an obvious choice here. If you want to go ahead and grab him at 320, I am not mad at you. I was shooting for a little bit more value, and I thought Ketel Marte at plus 500 was really, really good.
Hey, I got great news, Ryan. Corbin is plus 500 at win. So he's in the parlay, right?
That is awesome. Yeah, gotta throw him in the parlay.
Right now, we're looking at like $10 gets us $253,000 and $430. Yeah.
No big deal.
Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
It's just a couple bucks. You know what I mean?
Jared, you bet in this game?
Remember what I said last time about Christian Walker and his power surges? If he's on one, you got to get on board. This is 4 straight games now with an extra base hit. 4 straight games with 2 hits, 2 home runs, 2 doubles. He is on a straight up power surge right now, and I'm gonna get on board because he's probably gonna go on this for about 3 more days and fall off a cliff again. So that's just what he does.
Yeah.
Caleb Howard in the chat slot, by the way, said if your parlay doesn't hit, he's gonna be homeless. So like no pressure or anything.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, honestly, it's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. So, I'm saying being homeless might not be the worst thing. You know what I mean? Just start over again. Just build back. It's adversity.
I agree. It builds character.
You know what I mean? You'll be fine. I'm sure you're gonna make it through.
But
here's the thing: the parlay's hitting, so we're good.
That's true.
But by the way, the pitcher for the Brewers looks like RyanPropz with a beard.
I don't like this guy, Ray. I think he struck out 2 people in the first inning last time he pitched.
Oh, man.
I had him over 3.5. I think something like that happened. It was something weird. Like he was going to get there, no doubter, and he just like the wheels fell off.
He had 3. He had 3 in like 34 pitches, and then went 60 pitches without a strikeout. I had him in a parlay that day, and he was the only leg that bit me.
Yep, we're about to get our money back on that dude though, because Corbin Carroll's going to hit one to space. So what's up now, Colin Ray? I actually wrote him off. I usually don't do a banned list. I just have like a list of guys who owe me money, but I moved him to uncollectible because I'm not going to take an under because that'll really make me hate him if I take an under. Then I'm fucked. Then I'm like livid. So I just move him to take a guy to hit a homer off him or something. I mean, he's going to give us our money back, but we just got to get creative because he's not going to do it by striking people out.
Chad's going wild. I don't know. You guys are hilarious. I don't know. I can't read all these, but it's all funny. I do want to point out I forgot about this. Prospector Sam put a troll message in the chat like when we first started. I read it. It got me. Didn't react to it on stream until right now. So very proud of myself for that. I forgot about it.
Someone said, I don't want to contact my baby mom asking her for a place to live. I'm telling you, it's not that bad. I've been a stepfather about 6 different times in the last 2 years, just looking for a place to live. It's not that bad. You just got to do it. You just got to fight through the adversity, man.
Oh, Lord. Like kids.
What's that?
You don't even have to really like kids. Just stay away from them.
That's it.
That's what I do with mine.
The whole time. Yeah.
Verlander Valdez. Is that who's going for this Mets Astros game?
It is indeed.
I haven't bet this one yet, but I want to mostly ask Jerry, but I care a little bit about your other 2 opinion too. I was between Lindor and Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham is one of the hottest hitters in baseball this month. Isn't that crazy?
He was. I didn't write down the odds. I should have because I'm an idiot. But you can check the Big Sports app. Go to GoldBoys. I don't know. You guys betting this one? What's up? What'd you say, Bob?
Tommy Pham. That's the fantasy football guy.
No.
Yeah, that's the one that smacked.
Oh.
What's his name?
Yeah.
The guy in the
Yeah.
Angels, right?
I forgot about that.
Somebody
I
got
did
smacked.
too, actually.
Slapped
Good
him in the
shout out
outfield.
right there.
Yeah, guys, I remember everything. I just don't remember what team he plays for.
Who the hell did he slap?
Who was
Somebody.
it? He slapped somebody on the Angels, I think.
No, it was Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson, that's who it was. Yeah, 'cause it was Mike Trout's league.
Yeah. Yep. It was. Yep. Tommy Pham is not listed on win, so he cannot go on the parlay, unfortunately. Lindor is at plus 550.
Sorry, it was just
I'll skip
bad.
it.
New dad.
Don't be idiots, please. I think I know who that was, and that sucks. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, are we're taking Tommy Pham? I'm in if we're doing that.
Shit, I'm
No,
in.
we can't. He's not in the. He's not listed on win.
Okay, but what about outside of your parlay? Are we taking him?
I can't do it.
Okay, Jerry.
I'm going to bet on another guy who hasn't had a home run off a lefty this season.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going with Starling Marte. I rarely bet this guy, so it's not like I'm donating my money to this guy all the time. I think I bet him twice all season. I couldn't stand him for a chunk of the season, but he's great against lefties. He's been in his career. He's been matching left, especially the last couple seasons. That has not got that one yet. Big game yesterday. Might have bounced him back to get on track. So that's my long shot. It's Dinger Tuesday. You get your money back if there's 5 home runs, whatever. So I'm gonna go with Starling Marte.
Okay.
Good deal.
Notice how that doesn't bother me no more. You do that shit with me with the little full cam. I just don't look at myself.
I'm proud of you.
Nice. Somebody said slop. That's terrible advice. I'm gonna stop you there, buddy. I didn't give any advice. Did not give anybody any advice. There was no advice given by me, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, did anyone? I think I gave no one advice. Like, I actually have a rule where I don't give people advice. Like, that's. So
I gave you full
I don't
screen
even
if you want to give advice.
I'm good. I can't.
Okay. I love
Responsible.
I switched to Jerry full screen, and listen, 2 months ago this would have gotten you on the giggle train, Jerry. There would have been no coming back. But
When
as
I
soon
get
as
giggling,
as
it's
soon
done.
as I put you on full screen, Slop said, "Jesus Christ!" I thought that was gonna be it for us, but you did good. Okay. I guess I'm not betting. You guys didn't talk me into Lindor or Tommy Pham. So, oh wait, Ryan, we haven't heard from you on this one. Nothing.
I'm out. I didn't
Okay.
touch this.
All right, I'll stay away then. This next one, Evo, Nick Larson's guy, Dylan Cease, who's looked a little better recently. But still, I don't think he's that guy anymore. I love Corey Seager, and I kind of like Leody Taveras in this game. Being completely honest, Pig Sports app told me Seager was plus 340, which I feel like is honestly a pretty good number for him the way he's been hitting the ball. And Leody Taveras was plus 900 on FanDuel. And that was the best line for him. I don't think that one to me. I don't know that you risk the full $25 because it's obviously a longer shot. But I've got $25 on Seager and I've got like $15 on Leody. If anybody cares.
Seager and Leody.
Yeah.
Leody's plus 850.
I like
Pretty damn
Leody a
good.
lot. I like Leody a lot tonight.
And then what about this other guy, Seager?
Corey Seager, yeah, he's pretty good.
325.
325.
Not doing a lot for us. But Leody, though. Wow. Tavares?
Yeah.
Is that how you
Ryan,
say it, Jerry?
Yeah, Leody Tavares.
Throw him in. Throw him in. I
Throw
don't
'em
think
in.
they're going to let us bet this, to be honest with you. No, that too. All right, we got 6 guys. $10 gets us, looks like 2.4 million.
That's pretty
So
good.
we'll probably have to come off of the
The $10.
Probably
Yeah,
can't-
yeah.
probably can't do that.
Hey, when you
We'll try it
finish
tomorrow.
that, can you screenshot it and send it to me on Twitter? I'll put it up for.
Oh yeah. No, like
for-
I'll do it. I'm saving it. All right, so $2 to get you 480 grand. I can't see why they wouldn't let us bet this. I'm gonna close it down now just to make sure. Because last time, you know what they did? Wouldn't let me bet it. So I was like, they're like, you can't bet $1. Then I was like, all right, well then 50 cents. And then they're like, well, you gotta bet at least $1. I'm like, you guys are such scumbags. If I was in court, you wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Gary, you bet this one?
Yeah, I just placed it and they said no. you are exceeding our limits, please use one of the following options. Manual acceptance. Okay. I sent a manual. Hang on. They're not going to accept it.
Jerry, you bet in this game?
I'm gonna go with Nathaniel Lowe, my boy,
Mm.
big lefty, a lot of power. Caesar's been giving up a lot of home runs to left-handed batters, and Lowe has been seeing the ball well, drawing a lot of walks. When I see a guy drawing a lot of walks, obviously the plate vision is there. He's gonna wait for the right one, and there's a guy who can launch one at plus 680. That's pretty long odds for him.
That seems like really good value for, like you said, like a power hitter. Like guy hit this when he hits the ball, it goes a long way.
Yeah,
I like that. Honestly, in any lefty in the Rangers lineup, we've given you three. I guess Leotes is a switch hitter, so he's obviously going to be batting from the left side against Cease. But he let you do it. All right, shoot me the screenshot and I'll throw it up.
$2 to win $481,536.
That's pretty good. Ryan, what you got?
This is the game that I struggled mightily to decide, and I'm still sitting here trying to decide. I actually really like that Nathaniel Lowe look. He's only got 8 homers this season, but I mean 27 last year, so we know the power's there. He's just been, he's been a good hitter for a little while now, and I like lefties for Cease. Yeah, he is walking a lot, which gets a little frustrating when you're betting on dingers. But like Jerry said, it shows you that he's seen the ball well. He's hit the ball well over the last week. He does have a home run in the last week. He's got 2 in the last 15 days. At those odds, I might take a stab with Jerry. I think I'm going to tail him on that one.
You don't like my picks? That's
Nah, not really. Seager, I don't know how I've missed the Seager train, but he's cost me 2 absolutely massive plays in the past week, even though I feel like he's hit all of his props in the past week. So I don't know.
Okay, he's cost you money. You're not betting on him tonight. Looking really good for Corey Seager. Portman also giving out a GoldBoys.com pick. Sorry, JD, if you're watching, but Portman's also on Seager, so I like it a lot, even more now. So, yeah, I know I'm kissing JD's ass, Jerry. Shut up.
Here we go.
It was only twice.
Thank you.
Big smooches though.
Padres Giants?
Yeah, no, they were pretty big smooches.
Is this Lugo and DeSclafani? Am I still right?
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I want to take Lugo's over, but he's not going to throw that much.
Yeah.
I didn't bet this game either.
Very tempting line for him, but no idea.
I was going to go 5+, like 250. And then what's going to happen. He's going to throw like 60 pitches. He's going to get 4 strikeouts, and then they're just going to pull him.
Yeah.
He's going to be dominating. You know what I mean? It's like
no rehab starts is always questionable when a guy's missed a month. So
he's not throwing much. Like it was a strained calf, so it wasn't like it was like but still, like he had a simulated game, and I think it was like 60 pitches, which that's not even remotely enough. So yeah, we're all fucked. But hopefully he doesn't strike anyone out tonight. Like let's just pray that he just doesn't strike anyone out. Something happens, and then next game just load up on him.
There you go.
He'll be like a 3.5 guy, and he's not a 3.5 guy. You give him the right opponent, like he can get 5+ for you.
No home runs in this game though. Anybody?
I did not pick one. If I had, it probably would have been Lamonte Wade. But I have not picked. I'm waiting on Padres lineup to kind of make my decision. Tatis has had very minimal success versus DeSclafani, but yeah, I'm still tempted to go that direction, but probably not the best idea because his odds suck.
What about Gary Sanchez?
That's a righty.
Did you guys pick on him?
Righty.
Yeah. Got to be a lefty against this guy?
For me. That's not to say he's not going to hit one.
What about Cronenworth? Is he a lefty?
Cronenworth is left-handed, yes.
The like 1,100 at win. He's like 1,100 at win. I mean, he sucks, but don't get me. I'm just saying he's 1,100. Like that's.
I thought you were shutting it down.
I already did.